All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I started early because I'm leaving on Tuesday, so I want to get everything out tomorrow, and everything has some stuff that's scheduled out to go tomorrow. So if you buy it tonight, it's gonna go out tomorrow because I don't come back till Friday. So you know me, I want to get things done. All right, let's start. Let's go. Let's go. All customs. There's some other stuff in the buy it now. Um, we're just gonna roll. I got a little bit of everything. A little, all these customs. Also the JDM customs, Ferrari, some gassers, and you guys know I got some other stuff. But anyways, one at a time, 30 seconds long, and you know, I only have one Honda. One Honda. I'll put that one. And I only have one Lambo too. One gold Lambo. The lights do light up. All the things are painted. If you guys know me, I'm very thorough. All right. Let's see. And there's stuff I'm gonna buy it now. 2012 Lexus LFA that everybody's dying to find. It's in there. All right. But I do everything in, out, inside, outside, side mirrors, all things. So there you go. That one used to be red, and I do sign all my work. They come in a little case. Some are my cases. But I do ship fast. Fast. This one used to be red. And I have some other ones, like I don't have a lot of JDM right now. I mean I do, it's just not ready. All these are one of ones. All right. I need to show you. I start this auction. You guys get the one that's in the picture. They're one of a kind. All the lights glow, headlights, interior done. The gold Lambo with gold wheel riders. All my cars come with wheel riders. So they come in a nice acrylic box like this or something else, depending. But I don't just do JDM gold nuggets, Lambo gold nuggets. Here's a Gasser Corvette gold nugget. So you can see all the interior is done, hand painted. Headlights, tail lights, and I have other gassers too. Let me know if you guys want something. I'm just gonna run them. Some are definitely harder to find castings than others, no doubt. But all my love and paint and knowledge, tools, all the things go into these. Some are restores, like the Ferrari. That one's from 1996. This one right here. Oh my dog is barking. Stop barking, please. I'm sorry, I'm yelling into your ears. Sorry, everybody. This one, Ferrari, is a metal on metal restore made in Malaysia. I think it's, oh my, shush! You can take it out of the case. I think it's 1990. It's in the 1990s, late 1990s. I think it's 1998. It's perfect in every way. It has red wheel riders, and you can take it out. Find it. Find. Yeah, you can take it out if you want to and position it in different ways. I only have one. Whenever he hears the garage door, he goes bananas. He was just fine. But you get what's in the picture. I only have one. I think Mini GT got the rights to Ferrari. Don't quote me on that. I think I saw that somewhere. I think I saw that on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know. But that is a Ferrari metal on metal, all the things done, red Real Riders. And those cases do not ruin the cards. If you know what you're doing and you everything's cured and nice, it's good to go. She's good to go. R35 Liberty Walk. One of a kind. All right. Interior hand paint. All the things hand painted. All you need is a black light. Tail lights. Interior's done. And I didn't drill it, so I signed them. You know, I don't want to put more holes in them that they don't have to. But I do wrap them up in bubble wrap, and I put this one does have a case on it. It is a limited edition. I only have one R35 Liberty Walk at the moment that is ready. That is this one, and I airbrush them. I make my own paints. There you go. She's pretty. She reminds me of like a cloud. A cloud. But these are not wheel swaps. These are everything the inside and out. Like I make them pretty. I make them like they've gone through stuff. I paint all those little tiny details. They don't. Stuff that glows in the black light. All sorts of stuff. Because they are pieces of art, you know. They are. No doubt. No two are alike. No two are alike. And sometimes I like to keep the OG color. Sometimes people like the main lines, the colors they are. But just know the main lines are not sealed. I will seal them. Okay. I'll put this one over here. If you guys want those Cato houses and stuff like that, take a snapshot of that. Okay. 164.com. Diecast164.com. Use my code, get 10% off, and they do free shipping, standard shipping in the US. Get yourself some Cato houses, 10% off and free shipping. Shoot. Shoot, man. Don't get no better than that. It just don't. Box body Mustang. That blacked out wheels. Inside's done. Tail lights. Front lights. All right. I have two Fox bodies. That one, and I have a blue one. You guys can choose which one you want. How about that? How about that? But no two are alike. No two are alike. They sure do look pretty. I airbrush them, and you know, these are works of art. Some people don't like to think that way, and they're not just wheel swaps. Because that interior is hideous. I'm just telling you. Okay, you need to go. Go downstairs, please. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Hot pink Subi STI. Okay. Hot pink. Tail lights, all the things. Sitting on some white Real Riders. And that hot pink does glow in black light. So do the lights. And you don't need, you only need batteries for the UV lights. There you go. I only made one. Like, hey, nobody will have that one. I promise you. I did one, a blacked out one, glossy blue, the matte blue sold. That's the only pink car, hot pink car I have today. The Gold Nugget EK1 sold. The Gold Nugget EK9 sold. Scuba Steve's, like, I want that hot pink one. I was trying to find some, thank you, Scuba Steve. I wanted to get some Pink Panther ones. Find some Pink Panther tampos instead of Hello Kitty. I think that'd be dope. But yeah, I got a lot of work to do when I get back. But yesterday I was gonna run, but man, I felt like stuff. Had a migraine. Oh, it was rough. Good. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. Hang on just a moment. Thank you, Scuba Steve. Let this dog downstairs. Go, child, go. tired dude. Laugh when your dog's whining. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What's next? Let me show you this. Even have a monster one. Monster. She's a monster. But she's pretty. Monster, and I have a blacked out one. Here, I'll show you the other Subies I have. All the rest of the Subies blacked out, gloss blue, gloss gray. Scuba Steve got the hot pink one, the monster one, and I have an Impreza. Not just any Impreza. Look at that. Hot man. All the things done. Side mirrors, backlights, interior, and that is a one that you can find in the mystery bags. I don't know how to read them. I put a nice UVLS gloss over it so those typos aren't going anywhere, okay? Because it is a mainline. So, better though. It's better than a mainline. It's better than a super treasure hunt because, you know, they're hard to find. I can't read those bags. I can't. And those are like, I can't hardly find those to save my life. I only have one. One for me, one for you. But you know me, I like to do all the things. Make them light up because nobody does it. Thank you so much, Rare. I appreciate it. I got some Porsches. I do. I even have an outlaw Porsche. You guys know how I feel about outlaw Porsches. This is also from those mystery bags. Has a high gloss on it. See that high gloss? Lights that light up. Tail lights, and that interior used to be stinky red. No more stinky red. That is one of my top three castings of all time. So I don't know. If she sells, she sells. If she don't, she don't. I don't. I love those outlaws. I almost bought one, but all of them on Real Riders. All those interiors done, and she rolls. She's so cute. I love those old school Porsches. I almost bought one that looked just like that in Texas. And that was many moons ago. I don't mind. That's my favorite casting. I was like, ooh, and she's that pretty Tiffany teal. Here's one red. Just there's no, it's super glossy. See the interior is done. Side mirrors. Look at those pretty lenses. How can you not love her? All right. On Silver Riders. And I'll get these out tomorrow. And I've also thrown in some fun stickers. But every one is one of a kind. I don't know. I'm just gonna run fast so I can get off here fast. Not feeling that great, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm sorry that I left you guys hanging yesterday. I didn't mean to. Just not feeling good. When you don't feel good, you don't run a good show. I mean, you might sound happy, but you're dying on the inside, and people know. They know. Okay, let me Porsche. That Porsche, really pretty. Nice clear coat over that. And those lights, I think those lights go on the black light. Let me check. They do. Interior is done. There's a gloss over it. Tail lights, okay. All the things. I love me my Porsches. And not everybody can find the Urban Outlaw ones, you know, especially like cleared out. All those things done, interior done. You can see the seats and stuff lined in chrome. You can actually see it from the side. I love that casting on white Wheel Riders, and those Wheel Riders do go in the black light. I know, I'm in dire need of more Porsches, but you know, I also want to keep them all. I want to keep them all. There's a Porsche taken by Majorette in the buy it now, and I think I have another Porsche 911, a brown one, made by Jada, pink slips. I'll show you mine. The pink slips come with red tires. I changed, these are Real Riders tires, but they do have suspension. But you know, the doors open. And this is just my personal one, but you know, you guys can change yours out. And sometimes on the pink slips, their tires are, especially on that one, they come red, but you can change them out. You can use, you know, you could use Real Riders on any kinds of car, any kinds of die cast that they fit. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. Let's see. Let me put that Ferrari up there. Ferrari. And you can take it out. You can take it out if you want to. And actually, this is not glued on there. I just have that blue sticky stuff. So I put, that goes with it. I just put it on the side because I thought that would be cool. Just a good presentation. But that is a metal on metal one from 1998, I think I thought it said. But those metal on metal ones, I have this one. Somebody reoked me that one. So cool. That one's from 1980. 1980, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. I got a few low riders, a little bit of Euro, but they're all fun. The note takers on that Ferrari. All right. No worries, no worries. Nobody's gonna die. I got that AMG, Mercedes AMG. Look at that. Get that fire flake in there. No. Bird thinks everything's for him. It's not all for him. But there's stuff under the buy it now, so check out the buy it now. But I'll get everything out tomorrow. Huh? What about it? No, I'm not telling them. This is, somebody bought it because they didn't have, that's mine. Oh. Okay, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, they bought from Nitro Slippers, and then I got a couple things from Nitro Slippers. Yeah, because I didn't have that. Look at that. Glossy black. It is that pretty Mercedes. All right, let's see. Let's go. What you guys waiting for?
Let's go, guys.
Sorry, my lighting kind of sucks. Sorry. Let me make sure I'm following everybody. Follow me, follow you. I follow you. I do customs, sell customs, only customs during my. I got some other ones. What's up, Jay? All right. Look at that. Blacked out Camaro. Matte black. And I have a matte white. Well, semi-gloss white. You guys can pick the one you want. Okay, I'm just gonna put them out there. You guys can pick which one you want. These are not for both. This is for one. It's a beautiful casting of that. They are pretty. What's up, Wicked Diecast? Thank you. You want to keep those cards, don't you, for the mailings? All right. Okay, I'll look at it later. I'm trying to just get through this live stream. Jeep Jeep Wrangler, Jeep Cherokee, Jeep Cherokee. I'm sorry. Silver. You guys know. I don't have to tell you all the things, okay? All the things. Sitting on some pretty riders. Look at that. Woo! Sorry, my light's not better. Okay. Well, I don't have any Lancers. I know I need them. It's like I don't talk about it if it's not up for grabs. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Talk about it after the show. All right, we get that. What? I'm trying to run a show and not. All right, not trying to be rude. Just trying to talk to people and get these sold, not spend all night because I feel like dog poop, but that's all right. But these will go out tomorrow. I'm just going through a little bit at a time, so you guys pick which one. If you have something you want. Oh my goodness. My brain hurts. Fun. I like these cars. I like them sitting around my house. Whenever I think of winter, I think of SUVs and fun trucks. Oh, there's some M2 trucks in the buy it now, the Christmas ones, and there's some other ones there. Jeep Rubicon. Rubicon, it is that dark chameleon. She's cool, man. I don't know. I like them. Not everybody likes Jeeps. I think they're fun. The Defenders are fun. All cars are fun. I don't know. What's y'all's favorite cars? I like everything. I'm a girl that likes everything. And that could double-edged sword because you love everything, but you want to keep everything. And I don't sell all the customs I build. I keep some. But the lights do light up. Lights light up. Interior is done. Backlights. All those things that they don't paint, I will. And I seal them so they stay nice and shiny. How about that Chevy lowrider wagon? Fun shaggin' wagon. Who doesn't like a shaggin' wagon, man? Very cool. Here's my light. Look at that. Very cool. All those details hand painted inside on red Real Riders, and she's low. Hot Wheels Cassandra, hello. How are you? But I do everything. All the because it is art. It's fun. When is not fun anymore? Do something else, guys, because I know how hard it is. It's hard to sling main lines. It's hard to sell your art too sometimes. People don't understand what it takes to build them. And that's all right. There's my Chevy 1983 Chevy Silverado. That's my last one. This is silver. Interior is done. Lights are done. Tail lights are done. All those little details on those sick ass Real Riders. And she's mega low. All right. a car that with real riders, interior is done with the, this one has a gloss UVLS ultra gloss on it. The lights light up. Very cool. And I have another one. This one's mine. I like keeping them. They're fun. Wagons are fun, especially when they're low. Everybody loves those Silverados, and listen, they are harder and harder to find because that's the only the only one I got. El Camino, the El Camino Minos, and she does ride low too. She's silver. This is a premium casting, and I heard the Ranchero is coming back. That's what I heard. I mean, I saw a commercial on YouTube about it, but who knows? The Ranchero. I do have Ranchero. This one is a premium. I have my candy square back. Oh man. Oh man. I got a couple candy cars. But the Morris Mini sold, lots of them sold, so they're gone. And I think I have that Datsun Up in Smoke wagon. Datsun wagon in the back now. Daily diecast. Me too. Daily diecast. So I drilled that 66 Impala. Look at that interior. Ugh, just that's that casting. Way prettier now though. It's hard to sell the ones you love. And I love them all. Look at that little Ranchero. She's cute. I like that Ranchero. Yeah, I wonder what it'd look like now. Since they take the old ones and they try to make them all futuristic, and I don't like that. Like, keep it old school, man. That's what I'm saying. All right. I'm building I have a ton of other cars I'm building. I'm building, but if you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and stuff, I tell you how to drill them, put screws in them. I showed you how to black out those fenders, black out those rims, paint those interiors. Because you don't have to strip them all, but sometimes you sure do. Sometimes there's just too many weird tampos on there. Like, why? Why? I don't know why. There's that Buick GNX. That is candy. I also have the 350. The 350 is a lighter candy. There's a one darker, one coat darker, super shiny. All right. And I have one, and that's a sick casting. That's a mobster casting. Maybe I should. I think I'm not getting enough light because of the background. Maybe. I don't know. It looks so dark. I don't know why. Don't know why. But they're pretty cars. I don't know what kind of cars you guys like. I like everything. So I'm just going to put stuff up 30 seconds. And then we'll just move on. We'll move on to the next one. 57 Chevy. Look at that. Boy, oh boy. Sure is pretty. All those things. Right. Beautiful. Does she remind you of Christmas? Shiny. What's up, Booster Brian? How are things? How is your holidays coming around? Can't believe it's December. Freaking December. What in the world's going on? December. There we go. Those gassers, man, check it out. Bel Air gasser. You guys know I don't play around. I mean, I play with my cars, but when it comes to my customs, they're dope AF, you know. And I don't need to bore out the lights or anything like that because I'm not trying to have explosive lithium batteries inside your boxes. That's never any good. Never any good. No, no, no. And I only have two because I ran out of gassers for a while, like those Bel Air gassers. Oh my goodness. It looks like I'll be having some. I do have. What do I have? We'll just keep moving. We'll just keep moving. But don't forget to follow, follow, follow. And my phone wants to die all the time. Okay. I have that one and I have the silver one. He's dope. Bright AF. Okay. And the seats are painted. You can see right through that. Interior's painted. It's hot, man. All you need is UV light and that's it. I was like, why didn't I think about this earlier? Instead of boring out things because it gets very, very time consuming. Very time consuming. But you know, sometimes you come up with those light bulb moments and you're like, are you serious? It works! And you're like, yeah. What's up, everybody? So if you're wondering, this is custom show, my diecaster custom. I do have some other ones that are not custom. You can buy it now if you want that Back to the Future car, Biff's car. Buy it now. There's some other ones in there too. You guys collect some Pixar ones, like I think Cars, Port Sally, she's in there. There's other ones in there. You guys can go in there, check it out. And I'm sending everything out tomorrow. Tomorrow. Blacked out gasser. It's blacked out Corvette gasser. Black Widow. Super pretty. I have a gold one too. You guys can pick which one you want. Pick which one you want. I don't make all the JDM, you know, gold nuggets. I make some other ones that are not JDM supercars. I have one Lambo supercar, the gold one, the gold one, and I have some that are still waiting. Get cleaned and painted and all that good stuff. Prepped paint, and it's cold outside. That means it's cold in the basement. But I'm working on it. It's not as fast as it is during the more like more warmer months. It's tough. It is tough because if you guys know, like paint and vinyl is a pain in the wingdings. I tell you, it is. It is. But all the taillights, interior, side mirrors, inside and out. I don't have to tell you if you guys been here before and you bought from me. You guys know. You guys know all the things, right? I'm just gonna move and groove, and then you know, if you have something, I might have it. If not, maybe next week or the week after. I got some customs to do. Ace of Spades. I don't know what kind of cards you guys like. Let me know. I'm not running very long tonight. I'm not. I don't feel. I'm sorry I didn't run yesterday. I was on death's door. It felt like. For sure. It was not fun. Very cool. And, I did open that premium Audi Quattro, and they actually painted the side mirrors. Shocked. I mean, they didn't paint the interior. What do you expect? But they did paint those, surprisingly. I know. I always look because I paint those. That's like one of the things I go to see. I was like, "Did they paint 'em?" I mean, some cars don't even have them. 'Em. Don't have side mirrors. I always when you're a stickler for all those little details, you check. So I was pleasantly surprised, but what other one? I think that one came with the Dodge, and the other ones I don't have. I only have the Dodge and the Quattro from that Boulevard series. All right. Let's see. I'll put that Honda up again. That's the last Honda I have for now. Not having side mirrors bugs me too. Well, it depends on the car. It depends on the car. Like some cars, if they don't have, like, I get it. Lambos, all right, no side mirrors, okay. Some gassers, like, I get it. But, lots of cars should have side mirrors. But, and some people don't like the side mirrors. Like, why? I mean, especially driving, but since we're not driving these little guys, uh, I don't know. But some of them look weird without side mirrors. I feel you know, like, because especially on some, like in real life, they have side mirrors, like the 1996 Impala. That motherfucker came with side mirrors. I'm just saying that Boulevard is a lie. I have a 1996 Boulevard Impala, the black one, and that one doesn't have side mirrors. But if you grew up in my first car I bought in 1996, those Impalas had side mirrors, and it bugged me. I checked it out. I looked it up on Google. They have side mirrors, and they have that spoiler, just like that new Nissan Maxima. Oh my gosh, get out of here! If you listen, I painted one black. I stripped it, painted it black from the Fast and Furious one. That one, it looks exactly like a 1996 Impala. I'm not kidding. Just because it says Nissan Maxima doesn't mean it's so. I was like, this thing is way bigger than any JDM other, like a lot of JDM cars. That one by far is the biggest one. I mean, Hot Wheels wise. Hot Wheels wise. Your first car was a 64 Impala? Nice. I like this. I like to do those Impalas, man. I have a couple. And then I bought one from Nitro Slippers, but that interior is just hideous. Oh my gosh, paint's hideous. But I have a blacked out one, and I have a Tiffany Teal Premium. I thought I had a blacked out one, Premium. Maybe I kept it. Maybe I put it in my office. She probably was about, but you can fit all your friends in there. That's the beauty of having these cars. You fit all your friends in there. And like leave all the bullies in the rain and dust and winter. It's like at least, could have been a boat, but all your friends did chip in probably for all that gas because that thing ate gas like no other. Right? It's like that is the party wagon car. Because nobody wanted to just stay at home. Nobody wanted to just walking around back in the 80s, 90s. You want to go somewhere. You want to go to the beach maybe, or go in the mountains. You want to go up in the mountains. And your parents told you not to, but you did anyways because now you got a car. Nobody wants to ride the cheese wagon. Nobody. But when I first bought my car, Honda DX, just looks like Looks exactly like the EK9. Exactly like the EK9. I'm not even kidding. Because I looked at it, I was like, because between 95 and 96. Okay, let me tell you something. Those are 1995 lights, headlights. Those are 1996 headlights. Totally different. Like, everything got all bubbly and weird in 1996. Like the RAV4, BMWs, all sorts of cars. It was weird. Weird stuff. I Listen, I will drill anything. RLCs, super treasure hunts. If I don't like it, you can change it. That's the beauty of knowing what you're doing. It's like you might have like 10 red Civics, but do you really want 10 red Civics at the end of the day? Some with red, or these cars, ones that come with red interior hurt my eyes. Boy, oh boy. This one had red interior. That one had a gold base in it, the clear windows, and it had the ketchup and mustard. Tampos, oh no. No, no. And it was matte black. They came off the 55 anniversary of what? I don't know. I had gloss black, blue interior. This one is a holographic Integra. But no more stinky gold base, no stinky red interior. Lights, headlights on both of them. You guys can pick which one you want. I'll just put them both up here. Because every time I see red and yellow together, it's ketchup and mustard, and I cannot handle it. I don't whine about it. I just change it. Because once you see that, you can't unsee that. It's like things you cannot unsee. You're like, oh gosh. No. But there's lots of stuff that are in the buy it now. Lots of stuff. Okay. I need to put these not all on my table. Let me see. Blacked out Nova Gasser. She's a pretty man with all the things. That. Shoo, shoo. Interior done. Tail lights. I'm sorry, my lights suck. I'm trying to get it brighter. But when I get it brighter, it just looks darker. And I'm not a lighting tech. Well, we're just rolling with it. We're just rolling with it. But I don't know. I like everything. Some people like what they like, and that's fine. That's fine. It perplexes me. I'm like, there's so many cool cars out there. Why limit yourself to just one? To just one or just some? I don't know. But that's just my own opinion. That's just my personal opinion. All right. There's another one, not blacked out, purple windows. And yes, she glows, right? Lights glow. Very cool. And I do mix my own paints. There's some over there, some clears, glosses, blacks, and I have some other ones. I have to move everything upstairs because it's so cold in the basement. It is. The gassers are fun. They're one of my favorite cars to build, no doubt. No doubt. But all of these come with rear riders, all the insides, outsides, all the things. All the things. East Bay Toys. Hello. All right. I'm just doing a quick show. That beautiful Riviera. You know, so I'm going out of town. So everything's getting shipped out tomorrow. There's the new Ferrari Lego set in the market now, and there's also Brian's Skyline in there. If you're a Lego collector, and yeah, the Ferrari one. I guess Lego's got the rights to Ferrari and I think Mini GT, but don't quote me on that. But this one is the Riviera. Monte Carlos are hard to get. They are hard to find. FAA, I have some, but they're my personal collection. Monte Carlos Impalas, but I do got one. She's gonna look. But this one is the Riviera. This one's an Impala. That was a blacked out Impala. Beautiful. I like them all. I like them all low or, mega high. It doesn't matter to me as long as it looks pretty. I'm about it. And lots of people collect just what they collect, and that's all good. 1971 Ford Torino, also low. Has that soda pop, cherry pop color. Sitting on some pretty Real Riders. Taillights, interior's done. I know it's hard to see with my dark light, and I don't know why it's so dark. Makes me crazy. But yeah, tomorrow, Tuesday, flying out, but I'll be back Friday for Saturday show. I'm gonna go see my family. Well, some of them. My sister and my little nephew that is into diecast. I got him into diecast. I got like everybody I meet that are not into diecast, they will become addicted to diecast, which is my favorite. Because sometimes they find some stuff I can't find. It's always good to have eyes out. Get all your friends addicted to diecast. Surely, or they find one that's like their car, and they're like, "Can you make me my car?" I was like, I can. Damn it, I can. Like, this is a custom I am doing, and I don't have everybody's car. Sometimes you guys have to go to you know, somebody else's show to get those mainlines. I mean, Nitro Slippers. I got that car from him. And he's been on here too for a long time. I have too. We're both OGs. Yeah, but he sells some dope ass mainlines, ones that you can't find in the store. And shoot, I will snatch that right up. I'm not afraid. Cheapest car? You're gonna have to look under the buy it now because there's no customs that are cheap in here. No customs. I mean, I take it all down to the nitty gritty. Okay, to that. To that and make it into something like that. It takes some time. $25 is a fucking steal. With Real Riders, all that time, tools, effort, a little bit of your sanity. All right, I'm putting up my Spectral Paint Blue Volkswagen 68 squareback on blacked out Real Riders. But if you are a customizer, you guys know it ain't easy. And just because it's stripped doesn't mean that don't have to be clean. It does. It does. Look at all that under that paint. It is not always pretty, and that needs a lot of cleaning, a lot of polishing. And I don't have all those fancy tools, man. I do not. I mean, I use the tools I use on my car. You certainly can. You just gotta get a little bit ingenuitive with it. I love me my V-dubs, so they barely leave the house. Convies, V-dubs, all of them. The rabbits, notchbacks, squarebacks, all the things. Bugs, combis, Quambies, the things, man, Volkswagen things, very cool. Did you know VW makes Bugatti Veyrons or Bugattis? Did you guys know? Well, now you do. Now you know. I don't have any javelins. I sold, man. I sold my javelin a long time ago. Those are hard to find. Speaking of hard to find castings, that is one hard to find casting. Shoot, like you know, Evos hard to find, Hondas hard to find, EGs, EK9s. I mean, they might be in the town where you are for a minute. But you better snatch them all up, right? Just saying. Blacked out, Impala. I did a blacked out series, part of my blacked out series. Paint all the things. He's pretty. And I didn't do the blacked out series for Halloween. Halloween's like all the time. I just like blacked out cars. They're gangster. All blacked out, shiny black, matte black, all the black. Squishy cars included. But trying to do all blacked out cars for one show in 1 week is don't do that. Don't just don't do that to yourself because that's it's not good for your health. Not good for your health. Where's the other one? Oh, that's a demon. Check it out. These are Mavericks. Shiny black. And we got that orangey red with the fire flake. You guys can pick which one you want. And those lights do light up. I don't know why my screen's all dark. My phone wants to die all the time. I have you guys plugged in so we don't die. Okay. Hang on. I need to get like higher. I don't know. I always have issues. Lighting issues. Too tall, too short. I don't know. I just wanted them to look good because they look way, way better in person. They certainly do. Certainly do. I mean, having a piece of art, one of a kind, and I do sign them. I sign them. And I don't make two of the same. They might be the same car, but they're absolutely different colors. Inside, outside, taillights, headlights, all those things done. We got the Seville, we got the matte black Seville, and we got that Cash Money matte Chameleon. You guys can pick which one you want. Very cool. No red interior. No. I said no. One day they're going to stop making these. The new one is blue. The new one is blue, but just like the other, like the brown ones, they all have that stinky red interior, and I refuse to have that kind of interior in any of my cars. And I think I did a gold one, but I don't think I have it. I don't have it finished yet. Those are those gangster cars, man. Right? You're picking up the Godfather in that car, not no CRX or definitely no Honda. No Honda or CB. Godfather put a hit out on your ass. You don't think so? I wouldn't want to try that one. Just saying. Just saying. Let's see. Buick Skylark. Buick Skylark. Look at that. That one is a dark chameleon, changes from green and purple and blue, and she's pretty. Headlights light up, and why can I not get this thing to be better? I feel like the lighting is just too bright, too dark. Let me start that. And if I move this back here, and this up closer, that's better, kind of, a little bit. But this one, Buick Skylark. When's the last time you guys saw Buick Skylark? Like in real life. Well, you don't see that many in the winter here, but you do see a lot of beautiful cars. There's a lot of beautiful cars rolling around in Salt Lake City, and some funny ones too. I mean, I've seen like real life donks, like for real. And there's a donk under the Buy It Now, the last one. There's a Dodge truck. Headlights that light up, interior done for Christmas time. Taillights, all the things, all the trimmings for Christmas. And when I do this, it feels like it's too dark. All right. I don't have that many trucks. I'm working on it. Like one time I ran out of Subies. That was not a good week because everybody wants Subies, everybody wants Imprezas, everybody wants Hondas, everybody wants Nissans, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I only have one Honda, and she's like a pinkish blue pearl. This one used to be red. You can see like that interior is painted. It is not shiny. It is not red. I refuse to have red interior on my cars. Red accents. Okay, red accents. That's about it. That's about it. Here we go. You've got a blacked out F-150, 2015 F-150. Have you guys seen like these new, like the 2023, 2022s? I mean, trucks got super duper pricey. The inflation just got out of hand. And now they can't sell these things. They're not trying to sell. People are not trying to buy a $150,000 truck. And now it's coming to bite everybody in the butt. Well, not everybody. The dealerships. That's what happens when greed happens. What happens? People get greedy. And all those cars just sit there. Think about it. All these brand spanking new trucks. They can't even get rid of them. Think of all those people that are working there. They're not making no money. Those cars are not going anywhere. And I have all this new technology out on cars. That's why I just like petrol in my cars. I don't want to be strong armed buying no smart car, which I don't think is very smart. Who wants to be sitting on lithium batteries? That's just a disaster waiting to happen. I'm telling you right now. Mark my words. It is a disaster waiting to happen. If you guys collect Falcon, I do too. I did not strip that one. I did add a nice clear to it so those tampos aren't going anywhere. Add those taillights. I painted those interiors. Added some chrome where it needs to be chromed out. And those lights. And the lights. All right. And look at those Real Riders. You cannot tell me that don't look good. That's freaking amazing. I collect everything Vulcan. I don't care if it's JDM or whatever. What have you. Slap it on a V-dip. I love it. Vulcan, Holly, I don't care. I like it. I'm making my zombie combi, taking it arm and a leg. I need to do another one though. somebody has a request, and if they don't buy it, somebody else will. But I'm doing my zombie combi because I said I was gonna be doing one. But I paint it black and it's gonna have like a band-aid on its head. And all the things are gonna be painted. Surfboards and everything. I already working on the surfboards. Now I'm working on the body. Uh, Mad Max cars, you guys know I'm making one? Of course I am. Look at that. I'm gonna chop off that back window. Looks like it's gonna been through some stuff. And look, I do paint the interiors. It's not done yet, but I'm gonna chop off that back window, put some metal bars in it. It's gonna look dope AF. Right? Sometimes you want your cars looking like they have been through some stuff, right? Yeah, been through some trauma. Because I mean, as an artist, I don't want every single. Well, you don't have to have every single car looking like it just came off the show lot. Okay. Sometimes you want them to look like they've been in places. They've been in the streets. 2017, 2019, 17, 2017, 2019, 2019 Mustang, older Mustang. I'm doing the Four Horsemen. I like it. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. So one's going to be a Fox Body Mustang. One is the newer Mustang. Uh, one of them is the Cobra or Stanley. I don't know. I'm going to have 4 different ones, but not the newest one. The newest one is the Lie. I don't know. It just looks like a Tesla. I mean, I bought it. I bought a couple die-cast ones, but I don't trust smart cars because you're sitting on a bunch of bombs. I mean, I was live stream on TikTok and I was talking about like, all the batteries that y'all be sitting on when you're sitting on on those Tesla seats. Have you guys seen a lithium battery blow up in your phone? Just think about it. Think about it. Sitting on a big old all those batteries. You don't think one might not explode? Oh yeah, they will. They're not smart enough to be like, okay, just shut down and everybody escape. I mean, they have shut down completely. That happened in when did that happen? That happened in California, San Francisco. And I bet you those people did not think that was a treat. Got the old school Mustang, right? Very cool. Very cool. He's like a deep purple and freaking dust. I just vacuumed. Blacked out rims and tires. Actually, I did a video on blacking out those rims and tires. They used to be stinky white ones. And I'm sick of looking at the white ones. So I showed you guys how to take them apart, airbrush them black. That's what I did. These were like that coppery color. I mean, they look good on some cars. They look good on that Nomad. When I looked at this and they had that color in those rims, I was none too pleased. I was like, why is that cute little Fiat that looks like a cute little older BMW from the late 80s, early 90s? You guys know what I'm talking about. That one looks like an old school BMW, but the fenders are red. I wish I had another one somewhere. But you don't have to strip the whole car. Sometimes you just have to change a couple little things, and you absolutely can change the color of those rims. All you have to do is, I mean, if you don't have airbrush, paint them. Just paint them with lacquers or enamels or whatever sticks. Just make sure you degrease them because if you don't, the paint will flake off. And just scrub them a little tiny bit with like maybe 2,500 grit wet sandpaper, especially on those fenders because those fenders do come off because they're red. What's up, Robbie? I was just showing people. It's like, let me show you what I did. So I showed people how to take it out of the card. So the card is, you know, If you don't want me to put it back in there, I won't, but I'll send it to you. But the card is perfect. It doesn't have any soft corners, and I showed people how to take it out of there because I got a lot of flack the other day, like opening a premium. They're like, "Oh well, there goes down the monetary value." I was like, "Excuse me, I don't think so. Listen, it's like they made millions of those cars. Uh, There's your car. I haven't drilled it yet, but she's awful pretty. She's so pretty." And I'm going out of town on Tuesday, but I'm happy I have her. I have the notes on the card. I have that in there. She's not getting any kinds of scratches, and I got the notes on there what you want with her. Unless you have a different something different you want me to do to it, just let me know. I showed everybody how to. It's like everybody's like, "How are you gonna open that?" I showed exactly how to open that. It's like I don't know what I'm doing, people. And some people are asking me, "Zombie, who makes your own customs? Who makes your customs?" I'm like, "Are you kidding me? Is this a joke?" Are you being Some people just don't know, and that's alright. That's it's fine. It's okay. It's just it's weird. I mean, and not everybody understands, and Nitro Slippers is so funny. He sent me a Volvo Estate, but I showed them how to, drill it, open it, and just know that this top part, this is the only part of that Volvo that is metal. That part, none of that is metal. But it does have a spare tire in the back. But and I got everybody was mad at me and that room. I was like, don't be mad. This is what auctions are for. I got it for $1. I was like, what? They're fun. I like monster trucks too. I'm gonna put something very cheeky on there. And knowing the Gen Z people, they might get offended, but I don't care. Oh, the Audi Advance blacked out. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope, I promise. But yeah, I'm going to Vegas on Tuesday, so I'll be gone. But I want to make sure I just got it out of the case, put it in another case, make sure nothing gets scratched on the windshield, and make sure that that card stays pristine. Even if you don't want it in the card, I'll still send you it. Because it's a good card. You could always change your mind and put it back in there if you want to. Because some people are like, "Don't take it out! Oh my god, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Are you serious? You could take it out. You just have to know how to do it, people, correctly." But that blue card had a lot of glue on it, a lot, a lot, a lot. So it took a little bit longer than normal, but it came out beautifully. Like I said, they don't make the cards like they used to. Now these cards get even even these ones, even your premiums, those those sides get really soft so fast, right? Now I'm gonna put it in a pretty case. I'm gonna put it in a pretty case. I'll send you. I'm gonna put it in like a nice case, you know, and I'll send that the card with it. It's because it's a first edition. I'm gonna find. I have wheels, but I take my time when I'm picking out the wheels too. You know me. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for all the details. Well, not a sucker, stickler, stickler. But there's a lot of cool ones. Man, I wish there was more hours in the day, but there's just not. But somebody wrote to me that one. This one's from 1980. Like the axles they're junk. I mean, I can fix that, drill it, but man, it's such a great casting. Whoever raked me that, God bless them. But there's a little bit of of damage to the paint, but you know I make I can make that paint. So No problem. And I have to paint. I have to. I can't leave things undone. It looks just unfinished. And I don't like art or, cars looking unfinished. It's just, no. Yeah, yes, yeah, yep. I got the FJ and I got another car. But yeah, I'm all about it. I love it. That makes me happy. Because there's I don't know. I'm a person INC person, and there's all sorts of that's that new Lamborghini truck. That's my Matchbox. But the moving parts, I think I did a review on it. But they're cool, man. I'm glad they are using more like, recyclable material because M2s look at all the plastic. It's so much plastic. And some of them, the plastic, there's a plastic case inside the plastic. It doesn't make any sense. but uh but yeah, they I mean Mattel owns both, Hot Wheels and Matchbox. It's only a matter of time. But I want to see what they have in store for Hot Wheels. And did you guys get your Hondas yet? Like some people are already getting their Hondas already. Their RLCs. You guys get yours yet? I want to know. I mean, I haven't got mine yet. I did order it. I I was able to get two, and boy, if I waited 1 millisecond longer, I would have had nothing. Zero zilch, nada. And you guys know, you've been in line all waiting and happy, and it's in your cart. Then you go to check out, and it says your cart's empty. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. This is the Audi. Look at that. Ooh, shoot. The Audi, man. Not an innie, but an Audi. And it's that wagon, baby. This is a wagon. Shaggin' wagon. I like all the wagons. The Nomad wagon. Chevy, the fancy pants wagon. It is fancy. Fancy. You know how much these cost in real life? For real. They are for real fancy wagons. My friend wanted one. My ex-boyfriend wanted one. I call him Grandpa. I was just kidding. I was kidding. Because Grandpa is rich if he has that kind of car. I mean, I could see my friend like in an Audi ad van, but I live in Utah at the moment, so when I always see grandpas driving those station like the wagons. But he got so mad at me. I was like, I'm not sorry because it's funny, but I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Come on. I don't know. What do you guys think is a grandpa car? I don't know. I don't know. I used to think the Audi wagon was like seeing the Audi wagon 1/64th scale versus a real true one, way different. Way 1,000% different. But like I see it, 1/64th scale is cute. Cute. This is the Morris minivan that no, I'm sorry, Aston minivan. When did this one come out? When is this one? This casting is from 2014, and that one is one of my specialty paints. Oh, and I didn't show you guys. The lights do light up. Interior's done. The side mirrors are done. I'm so proud of them for putting at least side mirrors on that Quattro. They did. They put mirrors on it. I'm shocked. I mean, they didn't paint the interior, but what do you expect? 650 car. I mean, I don't mind painting them because I like to do it. But this is 100% custom. It's a pretty purple color. I have a Riviera that color, and I did one in silver, but I think some people want my purple one. I think they do. I don't know. I don't sell all my customs. I keep some. I know it might sound bad. It's not though, because we covet what we keep, what we love. We love cars. You know, you keep the cars you love. Mm, It's really hard because I love a lot of cars. These ones included. You know, because I like my B Dubs. I like everything that looks like a shoe, a slipper, right? Look, it looks like it. It looks like a little. It looks like a little slipper, and she's low, man. She's low. She has that UVLS high gloss on her. The lights that glow. Interior is done. This one does not have side mirrors. You know, I'm doing a Mad Max one, a Mad Max series. I I do. I think I have another one. It's cool though. It's cool. I like them. I like them a lot. Here's that green custom Chevy. Of course. Of course. You know I will. Of course I will. I sign all the cars. All of them. I mean, unless I didn't do it. But trust me, only person that'll be handling my customs are me. Sometimes I just like to touch the customs. I'm like, stop touching them. Stop it. Gives me anxiety. This one's pretty. The 53 custom Chevy. But look at it. Inside does light up. She's so pretty. And I have a red one. It's under the buy it now. And it's hard to find those ones with the clear interior. No problem. But I like those clear hoods. You don't see a lot of them. And those are low. They are low. Look how low. Yeah, yeah, like low riders. I love building low riders. They're one of my favorites. I mean, I like everything's your favorite song, but it's true. Everything is my favorite. It's just that I mean, I like them. I like them chonky. Look at this new Lightning. She's a chonky mother, right? Don't mean she's not dope. I mean, I don't know if the new Lightnings come with that reflector ripper offer because that's illegal. Those things are illegal. I mean, I haven't been to a new car lot in God knows how long. I don't know. But nobody's trying to buy a 150, $170,000 truck that only gets 19, 17 to 19 miles to the gallon. Still, I mean, my sister got a, what was it? The SUV, not the Tundra, that's a truck, but the SUV one back in 2006. And that thing got like 14 miles to the gallon. I'm like, come on now. But you know, GM and Ford and Chevy, they are bleeding out all sorts of money, almost bankrupt. Like, it's not good. It's not looking good. But that's what happens when people get greedy. It's sad, you know. But it's like I'm not. I don't want to. I do not want to be strong armed and be like you. But if you don't buy a smart car, electric car, then you know you can be fine. That's what kind of bullshit is that? I'll buy whatever fucking car I want. Right? Or is that just me? I mean, I'll buy whatever car I want. I don't want to buy a car that will not get me across the desert. You know, and water power, like these hydrogen powered cars, the technology's been out there a long time. You know, just building them has come to fruition now. It just, you know, like the science caught up to the building. But the science were out there was that it's been out there since the 80s. The 80s, y'all. Did you guys know this? No? And now it's like people don't know where to get hybrids or people actually people just stop buying cars. They're like, no, no more. They're like, "No, I don't want to. I don't want it." I mean, I feel the same way. I wouldn't wanna be if you're buying a 2024 diesel and now they want everything to be clean by 2040, who are you kidding? What kind of delusions do these people have? I don't it's just interesting. I like my cars to go fast. They go fast with gasoline. Right? What happened to land of the free, right? But I would think that these big ass trucks, I mean, holy smokes. Like even for like a around town, truck, like work truck, just straight up F-150, brand new one, 55,000. Ah, that that's a hard pill to swallow when some of these houses, that's like a down payment. Why? I don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable, and it's very strange. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. Like I said, yeah, they're not nobody's got a strong army, and people love their old muscle cars. People that restore their cars, they're gonna say "F you," and they're just gonna keep it in the garage, not register it, and just drive it where there's no cops. Is true. Is true. That golden Lambo. I have a gold Lambo, the gold Corvette, and I think I have a gold Plymouth Cuda. Cuda. All my JDM gold cars sold out. It doesn't mean I won't make more. I will. They'll just be a different kind of gold. I did get a different kind of gold. That kind of, this kind of, you guys see it? That kind of gold. It almost looks the same, but this one's a little bit shinier and it's not that gold spectral paint PP yellow color because I loathe that color. I mean, there's a time place for yellow. There's a time place for yellow and red, but just not together and just not no, yeah. Like old school cars, like those doo-wop cars, all right, old Firebirds, those are allowed to be yellow. You know, if it's a race car, sure, all right. I understand some of y'all love yellow. I stopped stripping all the yellow cars. I got it. And there's many cool shit. I mean, I like fluorescent yellow. There's not. Everyone's like, I hate you. Are you sure? You might not. I know you guys love me secretly. If you're in here, you might. Like, damn it, she has such great cars that don't need batteries. Listen, I'm not trying to put lithium batteries in these cars. I already done it. It's like I have all the tools to do it, but it takes forever in a day. Soldering to shaping optic cables. If you use optic cable, you cannot just put a flame up through it. That's not how it works, friends. This is the Bronco. That pretty Bronco. She's pretty. And she rolls really nice. You know, I have this PLA plastic and I just haven't had time. Like, I never have time. Time just eludes me. But you can build, little racks and stuff on top. Like PLA plastic rods. You could use these square toothpicks. You might have to cut them a little bit to make them look like. But these look good. You can make these square picks. You can make them to make like a camper top or like one of those ladder holders and like those those work trucks. I might do that to that Silverado. Nobody buys it. I think I will, but the price will go higher because that's just expensive. PLA plastic is pricey. If you use it through your machines or you just use like the rods to build other things like wings and stuff like that. You can build a lot of stuff. metal rods, K&S Precision Metals. I mean, I use a lot of their stuff. It's not cheap. I mean, you want to get a pack of metal rods, like could be like 5, 6 bucks for like 4 or 5 pieces. And they're not very long. Th- Those are not very long pieces at all. Maybe foot, 12 inches, 11 inches, somewhere around there. That it gets pricey. It gets pricey. Just like everything else, it gets pricey. But you know what we get paid is not the same. And this is a 70s van, and actually, this van is from 1974. 1974. This van is older than me. It's probably older than some of y'all. But I blacked it out, man. What your parents tell you, don't go near those vans. They're fun though. What's up, Big Nick Customs? I'm just doing a very short show because I'm tomorrow is Monday and I'm unpacking, but it's like person has OCD and ADHD. It's like you go through your stuff, you're like, okay, I'm not gonna take that, but I'm only staying 3 days. So it's not gonna be the end of the world. I'm not gonna bring the whole thing just to carry on. Because I hate waiting for luggage. Especially it's older, but wow. It's cool though. I like these vans. I don't mind keeping them. I don't mind. I don't mind. Ooh, it's a shiny black DeLorean with, and I just vacuumed it, dusted it, and I swear. Well, we're going. We don't need roads. And I was listening to like a debate about time travel and roads. You know, you don't. It's true. You won't need roads for time travel. Like that's ridiculous to think so. They make cars that fly now. I mean, not drones, cars that fly. It was. I think it was in Dubai. Dubai that they showed the car. It's amazing. But first, they're not going to put it out onto the streets. They're gonna use it for racing by the end of 2024. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to drive one. I want to drive one. And yeah, they're not using drone, nothing drone. It's nothing like that. And I seen the videos on like some of their prototypes, and it's like driving a car. It's like, get the fuck going.
Where's the pizza at? They buy it or no?
Scoop Steve got the pink one.
Where's everybody at?
I don't know.
Guys, show some love.
I
You guys
don't.
show some love for my girl Zombiegirlminis or what? Show some support. Let's go.
It's okay.
She ain't sitting here for fun, you guys. Come on.
A little bit for fun.
Let's go.
I like to show off my work.
Let's go, chat. Next person that bids gets to pick a custom. Let's go. That's not what they're after. Get another one up there, baby. Come on.
Hey, somebody likes it, okay?
Okay.
You want to run the show?
I'm just saying.
I'm putting a little bit of everything. There's JDM. There's also. Do not go there with me.
You don't go to the Woody when you're not doing it.
This is not a Woody. This is an AMC Eagle. He's in his cars, all right. Oh well. It reminds me of National Lampoons. Christmas Vacation or the National Lampoon's Vacation, like the first one. That car, that's what I think of when I see those cars. Stop hovering. Oh yeah, they're fun. I like these squishy cars. Did you guys get the Porsche? I think the Porsche. I don't know which is the latest squishy car that's come out. Is it the Porsche or was it the Supra? That 350Z is banned. She's a banger, baby. That's all right. I don't mind keeping it. Let me see. Let me see. Volvo drift wagon. Look at that paint.
That thing is sick.
With the dogies. With the dogies in the back.
Interior done, wheels done, interior headlights. You can't beat that. Slammed. Let's go, team. Let's go, chat. Somebody likes them Volvo drift wagons. Come on.
They are fun.
Start auction, baby. Let's go. Need the hype man back? Let's go, chat. Where you at? Come on, guys. Show some support. Let's see it.
They all want to win something free.
For free?
Well, not all y'all.
Well, we sell 10 cars. I'll give one away. Let's go. That ain't a hard deal. Buy 10 cars. Let's go.
Isn't
How many people are in there? 8?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. We sell 10 cars. I'll give away a Fast and Furious Supra. Let's go. 9 more to go. Let's go. Show some support.
People are showing support in different ways. If you guys want to tip, that's all right. Not everybody can afford $25 customs, $30 customs. This is a $30 custom for sure. Hondas are like, what?
It was sale for 20 for a bunch of ones that don't move very fast.
For this Honda?
No, I said for ones that don't move fast.
I don't know. Everybody's going. I mean, I just buy customs for everybody. I just make customs for everybody's Christmas presents. That's what I'm doing.
Nobody get no presents if ain't nobody buy no cars.
I mean, we have cars. Our cars. Like, what are you talking? I don't know what he's talking about. But this one's a fun one. Is it Challenger, not a Charger? I'm sick of seeing Chargers. I mean, I'm not. I've seen enough Chargers, and like they need to do some more Challengers, right? Just saying. If you like the old school muscle cars like I do, it's like, all right. Because the Challengers were dope. I mean, the Chargers were dope, but they made Hot Wheels made a lot of weird, different ones. It's just like, is it still a Charger? Start to rethink your life.
Are these already in this box here?
Mm-hmm. These ones are in the bag now.
Well, you can put those up to show them because not everybody looks in the bag.
I did a flyover earlier.
I can't see what any of those are from flyover.
You want to run the flip and show? Like, I'm putting them up. Like, sometimes 2 at a time. They can take.
This up. Put this up.
Those are in the buy it now.
Doesn't matter. Put them up. If it sells, you take it out.
I can't be the hype man. Look at all these things and do all these other things. I'm just one person. But you guys can pick which one you want. All right. 30. Are you kidding me? For what? For that?
How much are they?
$30. Are you kidding me? No wonder I'm not selling these beautiful Corvettes. Oh my word. I'm not gonna eat Listen,
I'm just saying.
I'm an artist that has some integrity.
I know that they're worth it. It's these people are not willing to pay that. Not you. Car is definitely worth $30, $50.
Then
You know how they are. And but $20 sometimes is better than no dollars. That's all I'm saying. One that's not moving.
well, I put up that Liberty Walk, and that's not going anywhere for like I put up for 25. No, but I'm not
Well, they're
gonna.
crazy.
I'm not gonna dumb down these cars, or not gonna put these cars for any lower for what they deserve.
Right.
That's it. If you guys are in here to find a cheap mainline, this is not your show. Let me just tell you straight up, that's not what I'm doing. As you can see, it says customs. That's what these are, y'all. These are works of art. They're not anything less. And I should be, you know,
Absolutely.
I don't have to tell you guys. You guys already know. You come in here, you flipping know.
There you go.
I put this one up there earlier. I'm not dropping the price. There's no fucking way. This should be like a $60 car. Are you nuts?
Oh, absolutely.
So this is the flipping deal. And
That's a steal.
I don't have a bunch of these. And I do
Absolute steal.
I do.
Interior's done, even if you can barely see inside it. Headlights are done.
Taillights.
Show them that.
They can see.
Look at those headlights, you guys. Look at it. Look at that. Where are you gonna find another custom like that? Iced out GTR 35. One
And
more time.
I don't have any more R35s, and it does come in a case, limited edition. That's right, because I only made one. And like I said, I don't make two. I airbrush these. Like that's crazy. It's crazy. But don't worry. I'm good. I'm working on cards to put mine on, like recyclable friendly ones.
What happened to the? Tell them you'll throw one of those in for a little purchase or something. Show them that they can pay for their custom.
Well, I showed them the Ferrari. No. Well, maybe they'll get a surprise. I mean, not all these cars fit in them. All right, guys, you gotta let me know what you want because my brain is starting to ache. My brain is starting to ache, and that's never any good. Not a good sign.
What kind of cars you guys after, guys? There's a whole box here of every different kind of custom. Cadillacs, Corvettes, Bel Airs.
That one's a Riviera.
Trucks. There's a Silverado right there. Mustangs, square bodies, fox bodies.
Old school fastback.
Volkswagens. Put those babies up. Those are sick.
I did. Nobody want. Advans, all these Audis. I don't know. I don't know what anybody's after right now. It's tough. It's tough.
There
Well,
must be people giving shit away all night in the other room.
I can't get. Well, I will give stuff away to people that buy. It's all good. It's just don't give up on yourself. It doesn't matter how many people. I don't go into people that have millions of people in the room because your voice will not get heard. So I just put up whatever I make, and that's it. And there's only so I have made thousands, thousands. It's crazy. Let me show you. Let me show you a little box I'm sending to Mr. Nitro. You guys see that box? Look how deep it is. That's all plastic wheels. Ah, that's a lot of flipping wheels, right? Plastic wheels. I wish I could just snap my fingers and they turn all into real riders. That would be amazing. That's just not the case. Ooh, how about a premium Impala? She's so pretty. I don't know. I hate this light. It's too bright. It's too dark. Is it too bright? It's never bright enough. Let me flipping a. I don't get upset. I mean, there's no reason to get all crazy upset. There's no reason. I don't. You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. But people get all upset if they don't sell mainline. They huff and puff and run away. I'm like, y'all, we all have bills and Christmas. But y'all should treat yourself every once in a while. Treat yourself, child. Right? Because it's fun. Because it's fun to treat yourself. Because if you, like I said, that one Jaws truck, where is it? It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I'll find it in just a second. Let me put up that Bel Air, right? The Jaws one. The Jaws. Are you in my office? Get out of. I asked you to go in there. It's cool, man. If you're gonna keep it forever, open it. But you know, it's like needs a steering wheel. Don't be messing up all my stuff. For what? You have all those cars too. Whatever. He has some cars you guys never seen before. I'm just saying. I got a lot of cars. You're not a VW car guy. You are a JDM Mercedes man. We all know who we are. I'm an everything person. We always need gassers. What are you talking about? I know there are, and there's some that you have not brought home yet. Well, I'm not gonna be working. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have an argument, aren't we? Like, I only have this conversation right now with him, with y'all and him. That's just silly. Well, get out of my office. He has all sorts of rare JDM you guys never see. It's like, oh, where'd you get that? I don't know. And I'm gonna put all these cards back in this box so they don't get all scratched up and they're not all sitting on my desk getting crazy bumped around and stuff. I just don't want it. Don't want that to happen. But I'm gonna drill. I gotta drill some stuff too before the night end and pack and all sorts of things. All sorts of things. But if you buy anything in the buy it now, don't worry. I will check it, invoice everybody out. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, here is not a custom. It just has a nice clip, well, kind of custom. Side mirrors has that Kate or UVLS gloss on it. There's lights, taillights. M2 has rubber tires. Interiors done, you know, at mid consoles done, and the white. Chevy. There's another Chevy. Okay. I'll let you know when I'm done. Don't worry about it. When it's done, it's not gonna be a million gazillion dollars. It's reasonable. All right. But this one is all clear, so it doesn't have that really oily residue on it. And I did like, I have the interior somewhere because I'm doing another one. because one I got is an error one. Because on the other side, because you see on that side, it's the same as that side. This one's all cleared out. So if you try to take some acetone to it, that's not going to come off. But that's what the interior used to look like. This one color. But I take them out and paint those. And the windshield too. So I did that with this one. I'll do my magic, don't worry. Oh, did I run this one? This one is an M2, and it has nice wheels on it actually. Oh yeah, this one has all cleared out. It doesn't have lights that light up. But I've done a bunch of M2s. They're fun. This one is a 1990 Chevy C1500. But if you look on the bottom, it just says Chevrolet truck. I'm like, usually on M2s on the bottom, it'll tell you what it is exactly. But some, I guess they're slacking. They're slacking because it doesn't take that much for them to, just stamp that on there. And engine bay opens up and all that good stuff. But it's totally those are totally 90s. That's a totally 90s design, don't you think? Totally 90s. It is a 1990s car. Dodge Demon. I like the sinister but pretty cars. Oh man, I don't know. There's a place in Vegas I want to go to. It's like a it looks like a grocery store, but it's not. Like a crazy wild maze room thing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It looks cool. I want to go. I mean, you can't go a lot of places with like, a 10-year-old boy. And I can't take my nephew everywhere, but I think I could take him in there. All right, thank you. Thank you, Mark. All right. A Dodge Demon. She's pretty, man. Look at that. Wow. You guys know your cars. The ones I'm buying, these other chumps don't know. Or they just can't afford it. I'm not going to say everybody's a chump. Not everybody is a chump. Some people just can't afford it, and I get it. And some people just don't have the time or they don't understand. And that's all right, too. Hey, I'm not mad. If people be buying a Target Red, listen, if you're buying a Target Red for $36, you're being screwed. It don't even come with real riders, baby. It just doesn't come with nothing. It just comes with Target Red. And that could have a bent. I don't know. It just it bugs me. Like the marketing bugs me because people think Target Red. Oh my god, it's gonna be worth a lot. It's not though. Like it's just part of the marketing tactic. It's amazing. The way you can fuck around with people with their psychology. I don't. I mean, I don't buy. I mean, I'll just make you a Target Red, and put real riders on it, and I'll put it back inside it. I'll put it back in the case. Listen, I did already. There's one. There's a custom one. Am I buying out? It is the Target Red. Oh my gosh, what is Target Red? Freaking a it is that car, but it's the Target Red edition. And I put some pretty real riders on it. I painted all the things, and I put a nice K2 gloss on it, and I put it back in there. And I put an Nelson case. So it's like a super treasure hunt. That's a Chevy Nomad. Thanks, rad. All right. I want to put some surfboards on it. You see those a lot in Virginia in the summer, like the old school, old school people, like the old school men. That I mean, I'm old school, but I'm not like 70. Like those kind of men, you know? They had those cars. I mean, if I was born in that era, I would be 7. I'd be old. I'd be old. I'd still be cool. Still be cool. There is a cougar, alright? That is a cougar. Woo! Look at that. Beautiful cougar. Gorgeous. I don't know. I like old school muscle. It's pretty. I know they ate a lot of gas, but who cares? You just put an extra jerry can in the back, that's all. They buy smart cars that break down and, you know, you can't fix it. I don't know, I like to listen to some different things about people and their cars. Some people have had really bad experiences with smart cars. It's like, how are you gonna go cross country on a car that, you have to plug in? Where are you gonna plug your car in? They don't have all these stations to do it. They don't. And if you guys think they do, you're delusional. I'm just trying to save you from yourselves. And they're expensive. I didn't say they're not cool. They look all right. They just are scary when you think about it. Because every time I think about anybody sitting in one of these cars, I think about lithium batteries and exploding telephones. Okay, it's true. And somebody that was on my live stream on my TikTok, they had their phone explode in their hand. That is terrifying. Now think about these smart cars, these Teslas, okay? And don't worry, I've done one, right? There's a Tesla right there. Smart car right there. I told you. I'll do it. I'll make it. She's pretty and all. She's pretty. She's pretty and she's dangerous. Hey, just because I said I wouldn't buy it doesn't mean I didn't say it's not pretty. It's not that you guys are missing the point. The point is they're dangerous because you're sitting on a lot of lithium batteries that can explode at any time. Think about phones getting too hot, explosions in that big ass battery. I mean, our phones are small. Wild. Wild they let them sell these cars. My mind's blown. I'm a person of science. I like to read all these little details and consumer reports and all these things because you should, you know. What's that red monkey? I was just telling people about these cars, these scary ass cars. I mean, doesn't mean I won't customize it. Of course I will. I just rather have a gasoline powered vehicle, diesel, gas, petrol, the good stuff. Because lithium batteries are scary. I mean, regular batteries are scary. They can be. Corrosive batteries, they're corrosive. They can blow up too hot, too cold. And if you're trying to drive it across the country, where are you going to plug it in? They don't have stations where you could just plug in your car. It's like, you better have like some solar panels and all sorts of things, like have some backup. I don't know. Somebody tell me. Unless you like tag team car like smart cars across the US. I want to know who has drove their Tesla across the US all electric. I want to know. Has it been done? Has it been done? I don't need, that's one thing I would like to know. Has it been done? Maybe. I don't think so yet. You would hear about these things. You see these things in the news. First car, smart car drove cross country on electricity. Now, there's long stretches of road that have nothing. There's nothing except, the sky and the road and a lot of tumbleweeds. There's no towns around. What happens when your smart car's like, I'm out of battery? That is terrifying. I don't know about you. I definitely think, ooh, I don't like it. I don't like thinking about it. Scary. You can. You can. I sign all my cars. Each and every one. I sign them all. All my customs, I sign them. Even if you can barely see it, I sign them. I sign them. Because I'm the only one that builds them. I sign each and every one. I sign them. And I also make the paint for them. And look at that. Thing is clean. Right? Where nobody else has that car. Nobody else makes that car. You know? The gauges are all chrome. You know, you got your steering wheel thing is nice. And they all have real riders, baby. They might not have alloys, but they all have some pretty wheels on them. It takes me a while to pick out these wheels on these cars. It does. I don't just slap wheels on there and call it good. No, 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 no. That's not how it runs. That's not how it works. I mean, some people just do wheel swap. This is not a wheel swap. Thank you so much. You know, it's, let me get a case, and I'll get these out tomorrow because I get them out fast. As you guys are, I'm talking and marking things and stuff like that. I gotta get them out quickly, and I have a schedule for tomorrow for pickup. So I don't like to sit around and wait. I want them just going on to their homes that they are gonna go to, right? Because they're pretty, man. And I really want to see the Ranchero. This one is a. This one is not a Ranchero. It's the pink El Camino, and I don't know why his screen is so dark with freaking dog hair. El Camino Minos. But you know, I saw something about the Ranchero coming back out. Now, if it is, I want to know what it looks like. I want to see how spacey they made it. I think, yeah, I think it's in my office. Let me go grab it. This is the last donk. Yeah, I'll show you. And it's in the buy it now also. But since it doesn't have a box, I have it all wrapped. Have it wrapped up in bubble tape. Let me let this run out. Okay. Check that thing out. It's sweet. The wheels are good. Everything's good. This is how I keep. I mean, these are Bird's cars, but you know, I mean, these are not customs. They're made by Jada. They do have screws in them, so you can unscrew it. But the interior and everything is immaculate. This one is under the buy it now. But, you know, you don't see too many of these cars around. I mean, I've seen some real ones. And it says donk. Donk, 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 donk. It has that pretty interior. And sometimes you use water slicks, and sometimes people, you know, hydro dip. Hydro dip is, you know, I would like hydro dip stuff is expensive. I have some. If you don't know how to use it, you know, it's just like everything else. You learn how to get better by doing it. You guys have to buy it. It's under the buy it now. I can run it, but if somebody tries to buy it, I have to take it out of the buy it now. Hang on. Let me find it. I'm pretty sure it's in here. I saw it earlier. Hang on. I'm looking for it. Why is my phone acting so slow? Did I not put it in here? I swear to God, I put it in here. I swear to goodness it's in here somewhere. Um, Okay, somebody don't buy the donk if it's in the buy it now because I'm gonna run it, but I can't. My phone's acting all sorts of weird at the moment. Oh, but I have a Lamborghini Huracan in the buy it now. Hang on, I just want to make sure I don't, because I don't have two. So if somebody buys it, I am screwed. I don't want to have to break people's hearts. Not a good. That's not a good time. Maybe I don't have the donk in here. I thought I did. I swear. Or I'm skipping over it. Okay, I don't see it in my buy it now, so I will run it. There you go. You already got it? What happened? You already got it? Somebody okay, this is okay, never mind. Never there. Okay. I was like, "I don't see it in there." Okay, thank you. Because I didn't that's the last donk that's the last, absolute last donk. I don't think Bird has he doesn't have other donks he will part with. Somebody got it. Oh, don't worry. It's like, "Thank you for speaking up." Because I sold, like, 2 donks, last time, and, people keep thinking I'm gonna get more. I d I can't find any these are birds. Oh, that ooh, I was like, "Ooh, okay, but thank you, alright." Thank you for telling me. Oh my gosh, that's good. At least almost had a heart attack, y'all. Lord, save me. Alright, but yeah, it this doesn't fit in any of my cases, but I do have a little box. I have a little box I could put it in. Little box. That little box. I'm gonna put it in there. It's already wrapped up nicely. And I'm gonna put it's gonna be wrapped up in bubble wrap, put in a box wrapped with bubble wrap, wrapped with bubble wrap because that thing, is worth more than 25 bucks. I'm just saying. But they're cool. I've seen some in real life. There was a Honda Accord. Honda Accord. Yeah, totally. You guys know. That was way more than a steal. In that condition, there's nothing chipped, broken, or nothing. You know, it's just like I have a Ferrari Spider. There is no chip, there is no scratch, there is no scuff on it. And listen, I love all my cars. I treat them all like princesses. All of them, because I love them. I love I mean, even my own cars. My also goes for my little also goes for my little cars. My 164 scale cars, my bigger scale cars, like my Porsches over there. All my cars, those are just the tiniest fraction of cars that are in my collection. I have a very big collection. You guys just have to come over and look. It is quite breathtaking. Because I mean, I don't like just JDM, American Muscle, Porsches. I like everything. I like monster trucks. I like vans. I like all sorts. Old school muscle, new school muscle. It doesn't mean I'm gonna buy the new school muscle. Jaws. Somebody's like, oh, that just lost monetary value. Fuck you. You know what? I open it because I'm gonna keep it. If I wouldn't, I'm not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna open it. But c'est la vie. And plus, like I saw these running on eBay for 30 bucks. Are you mad? I was like, I'm old. I want to play with my toys now. Thank you very much. Right? Like we want to play with our toys. We're old. We don't care. Seriously, I ceramic coat some of my cars. because you get your little hands, all oily little hands, and be touching all the paint and stuff. It will, degrade the paint after a while if you do not clean them. I'm anal retentive. I know this stuff because I've built these things for forever. But it's cool, man. The original Jaws came out in 1975, and people have been terrified of the water ever since. I mean, people have been terrified of the water, but seriously, no, what is it called when people are afraid of the water? No, that's very small holes. Trypophobia, small holes. Little small holes freak people out. That's just weird. But like these kind of cars, when I put tampos and stuff all over them, these will come in like, cases. So you can, because not same side, doesn't have to be samesies on both sides. It doesn't have to. But let me see. I didn't run this Volvo gasser. It's cute, man. She's cute. The Volvo gasser, blacked out, has a bloody handprint on it. because I have because I have humor in my heart. Right? You want your cars to have a little bit of personality. Just know this has a bloody handprint on the back because it's funny. Because I can. I bet you none of your other Volvo, you know, gassers will have a bloody handprint in the back, but mine will. I mean, unless you buy it, then it will be yours. They're just funny. I don't know. Some people are so serious. I don't. You don't have to be serious about it. You can just have fun with it. Just like Raceway Meal Ticket, he has fun with it. He drills them. He puts all the weights on them. He makes them fast, Listen, he does. He does the fastest. I'm not kidding. You can watch the bot maker, and they have beautiful background scenery. I could build that. I used to build that kind of stuff. Woo! Very cool. Thank you so much. Everybody that's buying, getting something from Zombie, just because like buyer appreciation. I appreciate everybody buys or just chills out. Just chill, talk with me. It's all good. It's all good. But it's like you never know. You might get a custom. I don't know. Here's that Mazda Savannah. Mazda Savannah. She is silver. She's silver. She's a silver fox. Right? What's up, Pepsi? Right? It's like I like to have fun with my cars. I want to make them like, well, I do make them. I make them like I want to make them. So people are like, that's ugly. I'm like, really? It's like if you grow up in like the back country or in Virginia Beach where you can go to the back country in 20 minutes, you can go to downtown mall in 20 minutes, you can go to the beach in 20 minutes, everywhere like 20 minutes away from each other. But like you see these old school cars just sitting in the weeds and in the sun in the heat in the summer, just rusting out. But I'm gonna make it demolition style, Mad Max style, man. It's not everybody likes that kind of look. And I like cyberpunk and I like, steampunk. Steampunk's old school, cyberpunk's the new school, but both beat up in fun ways. Because they look like they were freaking driven and not just like, oh, I'm just gonna keep my car in the garage. No, you want to drive it like it's hot. Or I'm just a crazy person. I mean, yes, I am a little bit zany, but I mean, I think I make sense. Like I know if you guys drive a fast car or you test drive a fast car. Say you test drive a fast car. You guys know. You're gonna fucking floor that motherfucker. You want to see how fast it goes. Does it have a chip really? Does it? Does it though? But yeah, and all these are right-hand drive, by the way. All right-hand drive. I opened so this one and the green one and all the white ones in the Nissan pack with the with that one hauler. The hauler is the same as the Mercedes. So the Nissan comes with that car. Well, it's white and the hauler. This is the same hauler as the Nissan pack. But look, it just has one tiny rivet. So don't mess it up if you're trying to take it apart. Be careful. Be careful. It's like one rivet to hold that all together. And it, some have rivets on the some have screws, some have rivets. I don't know the train of thought. But that is one ultra hard casting for me to find ever. That's my favorite BMW. That one, and I mean Mercedes. It's my favorite Mercedes. They did have the BMW cars too. I blacked them all out, and I still have the box because I'm gonna put them all in the box blacked out because they're all white. Maybe you want them all black, right? I'm just saying. Maybe you do. I do. I don't mind. I don't mind. But to me, it's just to me these are just little canvases I like to have fun with. And who likes that color in there? No one. Ew. Seriously, tell me the truth. Would you buy a car with that interior color? One yes, two no. I like two no all day forever. That's that green, that cute little green Miata with that ugly ass interior. That is terrible. I mean, I might buy it, but I definitely change the interior. It's like the little cute Fiat. I had to change those wheels because they were awful. They like every time I looked at it, it just like my face just got sad face, sad face. It's like you see something and you're all jazzed about it, and then you get it, and then you really, really take a really close look at it, and then you're bummed out because it was not what you thought it was always going to be. That's how I felt about. That's how I felt about that cute little Fiat. I was like, but knowing me, you know I'm gonna make it dope. You know I am. And those fenders are a different piece of that car. Those wheels, just take off the rubber on the wheels. That's what real riders, you can do that. You can repaint that. Let me show you. These are not glued on there. Just like that. You don't want gray wheels on there? You could airbrush them black. What do you? That's what I did. I degreased them. I took the rubber tires off of there, degreased them, airbrushed them. Don't think I won't do it to this Miata. I probably will. More than likely, I think it would look sexy. I don't the gray with I don't know. It's just it doesn't mesh well together. All these like from the gray wheels to the weird looking interior to that pretty green, you know, it's just not jiving for me. It's just not. Which one? The green one? The Miata? That's the Miata from the Car Culture series, but I took you can take the rubber tires off, you know, degrease those tires and airbrush them black. That's what I did. That's what I did with my Fiat. And I airbrushed those fenders too, because fenders, and actually I wet sanded those fenders because you want that paint to stick, and make sure you like is a type of paint that sticks and stays there, not not just acrylic, or you put a top coat over that acrylic so it will stay. That makes sense. Yeah, but that is That's the Miata. That's the Prium Miata from the Car Culture series with that ugly ass interior, and there it is. It's pretty green, just the interior is horrid, and it really doesn't match those tires. So instead of crying about it, I just take it apart and do something about it. Change it. And because you can. You don't like it. And listen, I saw it, I was like, I gotta do something about that. So I am. No ifs, ands, or buts, or gets. I mean, but I'm, but I think we have just two. But I mean, I have another Miata somewhere. This is sexy. Uh-oh. What's going on here? My thing is acting wonky. But I have two of them. So I have the blacked out one. Here, you guys can pick which one you want. But I rarely let my V-dubs go. Rarely. But actually, and if you look at the plastic, it does have that green all around. So if you black it out, make sure you black out that part too. just just FYI, because you can. But sometimes you get a lot of questions about paint not sticking. Paint not sticking could be a few things. A lot of times they didn't degrease it. Other times maybe they didn't scuff up the body so the paint will stick. Or they're just not using the correct paint for it to stick to the body, or it will stick to the body and then it will chip off right away. That could be a multitude of factors. There's like, I want to do that, and then I go down the rabbit hole and say all these factors, like, never mind, never mind. It's going, it's going, it's going. It's already 11:12. Holy smokes, it's going, it's going. Um, I'm just running a quick show, a quick show. But I'm showing people like what things look like when you take them apart. Especially when I don't like the interior. That interior in the Impala, right? This 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 Impala. That's what the interior looks like. It hurts my feelings. And a little bit of the plastic is yellowing. Like, so to prevent that, prevent that from going worse, if you really want to fix that issue, because things yellow out. I mean, it's just what happens with these cars. Does it happen? I don't know why it happens. It happens to the blisters. It happens to the windshields. It it just, I don't know why it happens. It doesn't happen to everything, but sometimes the windshields yellow out. Sometimes your blisters yellow out, and it's really gross. But you can fix it. You just have to wet sand it evenly. Make sure both sides are wet sanded. Don't and use like a 2,500, 3,000 grit wet sand, and make sure it's all even. And then if you have it, you have to have an airbrush, okay? High gloss, UVLS Createx high gloss, and make sure it is thin, okay? You thin it with the 4030 reducer. So 40, sorry, 4013 reducer. And like I said, so this is what it looks like. This one needs a little bit more reducer, but that's what that clear high gloss looks like. It needs a little more reducer, but it looks like milky. But it does need a little bit more reducer, and that shit's expensive. It's expensive. Look it up. I've done my research. I know how to use these, and don't use any other thinner than the Createx thinner that they have for their Autoborn series. They're like, if you're gonna go use any type of their paints and stuff. Not all of them like to play together nicely. The 4011 is their base. Just know these are flammable. Okay? So don't get that shit in your eyes and don't keep it near a flame because you'll light yourself on fire. No. But saying that, let me just tell you a little bit about it. Okay? You can use it on your die cast. It will dry quicker. It doesn't, it takes maybe 24 hours in a warm setting. If it's cold, it's not gonna cure. It's gonna be tacky, and you're gonna put your finger on it and get a fingerprint on it and have to do it all over again. So put it somewhere warm and cover up them customs. And listen, when you mix these colors or you mix the reducer in there, make sure you wait like 10 minutes for everything to coalesce and be happy together. I'm just telling you before you do it, and then you're gonna be all upset that you didn't ask me first. Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Lots of people want it's like, and I'll tell you if I don't know. I will let you be like, I don't know. It's very simple to say, I don't know. But some people think they know, and I listen, I don't know it all. I absolutely don't know it all. That's not the point. The point is, I'm trying to help you all out. Help you from yourselves because, lots of House of Color is very expensive. They have a reducer, paint reducer for automotive paints. And yes, they make an automotive line. It's Autoborn. Createx makes stuff for clothing, for, cars, which I use, and you could also put other stuff in there, like a 40/30 balancing, so it looks like if it's too thin and you don't have that mind that to keep it, you're spraying it like you're close and far, you'll see it. You'll see it. So the more you do it, the better you'll get. Is is what I'm saying. So I'm trying to say in so many words, it's coming out in a lot of words. You want to mix it for like 2 minutes, and I have this really cool gadget. It's 2 minutes, a 2 minute timer. I use that, to time my mixing. So that's what I'm old school, man. I mean, I use my phone, so I can't use my phone while I do that. But that's just what I do. Just what I do. But the candies and stuff, I would not play around with that until you are ready. If until you're ready and you know how to strip the cars and polish them and degrease them and just, like just regular paint them, like airbrush or rattle can, just because you can have the same problems with a rattle can as you have an airbrush, no doubt. You can get the spidering, all the things. I like to get the most. I like to get the paint that works a lot, that works with everyone. It doesn't mean the chemical reducers and bonders and stuff like that will play together nicely. That's not what I'm saying. Just like your clears and stuff like that over enamels, over like over urethanes, acrylic urethane. There's so many. There's so flippin' many. And just know spectral paint and candy paint are the same gosh darn thing. It is. It is. One's just branded differently. You know, one's just like Candy 2.0. That's a Createx thing. It's spectral paint. Spectral paint. House of Colors use that. Hot Wheels use that. I don't know who else. Who else brands that as spectral paint? It's it's just dye. It's just automotive dye, but you have to have a carrier for that automotive dye to stick to your die cast. Is what I'm saying. If you want that candy effect, okay, that's spectral paint candy is the same effing thing. I cannot tell you enough. It's the same thing. But different paints have different techniques. I'm telling you right now, different techniques. And other people are like, "What are you doing, zombie? Shut up! Just stop telling everybody our secrets." It's not a secret. But people need to know before they get in too deep and they're like, "I don't know what the hell I'm doing." You can get in deep real quick, and let me tell you, it's not fun. It's not fun when you give up. So don't give up. I mean, if you wanna airbrush and stuff, get a cheap airbrush. Just know that all these paints are flipping expensive, and you don't need a lot when, you know, your gravity-fed machine is kept only like that big, all right? It might be like that big. I mean, yes, you can get a bigger gravity-fed one, but, my cars are limited. They are limited, you know? That's I don't have any more of that paint. Can I make another paint? Yes, I can. Very similar, but not the same. And yes, I do write down my recipes. I don't give that shit out. I'll tell you what you need to mix and stuff to help you on your way, because you'll find a way. You'll find a way to make your own colors paints. I give you guys a lot of tips, but I don't give you the whole bag. All right, because as artists, you will have to find your way, and you will. And some of you will just you'd be like, okay, this is not what I signed up for. Just know, if you want to customize, not what you not what you signed up for, unless you are a person that loves arts, and I use it for all sorts of art, not just cars, okay? Not just cars, everything. Because you can use airbrush to paint on walls, you can use airbrush to paint on clothes, on your own motorcycles, real ones, on your cars. It works. They do make an automotive line, like I said. And just know sealers are not the same as top coat. It's not. It is not. The sealer is, if you have a car that is, pretend this car is okay. Pretend this is the car. Okay. Pretend it's all shiny. Just hear me out. Pretend it's all shiny and ready to go, prep to go. So that, say you got like an airborne sealer. That's just the base. That's just the base on what you're gonna put on top of that color. So if you want red, like if you want a candy red, you're gonna put a red base on it. Put candy red on it. But if you want that sparkly shine in it, you're gonna have to use something on top of that red. But you will have to put the sealer is just the base. I know it sounds weird and it sounds back back ass words. It is. It is. Ass backwards, back ass words. It is. Just there's a lot of crazy lingo that you have to understand. And it's not I didn't do it, so don't be mad at me. I just help you all along the way, that's it. But holding your hand is not an option. It's like, no, please let me help us. I can only help you guys so much. You guys got to help yourselves. And that's greasy. M2s are greasy, so degrease them because they're gross. I don't know. I don't like the feeling. It has that. I don't know why M2 straight out the gate just greasy. It's very strange. I can understand why they do it for some of their cars, like if they have like just like that 1973 dually they have, right? Or a lot of cars that they're K5 Blazers. They have these rubber bands holding on the top. Right? Oh my gosh, right? Dragon clear codes. Yep, yep. That's a, that's why it's a good thing to have a dehydrator. so you can get that moisture out quick and reduce that from happening. It just depends. I mean, and like all these things, those things are not really meant for die casting. You just use it because it works. Like, just enough for it to cure, and, usually it's like 20 keep it in there for, like, 24 hours at, like, a low rate. You can use, like, a dehydrator for meats and fruits and stuff. You can use it on these cars. I don't. I I do not. I wish I did. Old Cutlass, mm-mm. That was y'all be asking me for, like, the hardest cars to find. They are difficult to find. Some of these cars are absolutely difficult to find because they don't make them anymore. I don't know. I mean, maybe they have a Jada one, but I haven't seen a Cutlass in a long time. I haven't, well, yeah, not one in the wild, anyways. I mean, maybe on eBay for a lot more than they should be putting it for. But you need one. You need a dehydrated a Cutlass Sierra, a Caprice. I used to have a Caprice and I sold it like a jackass. I was like, "Oh, I'll get another one." I mean, I'll find one day. You know, I'm not I'm not crying over it. Just hurts a little bit. I'm like, what have I done? Impala. There you go. Blacked out Impala. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this 60. This one's a 66 Impala. This one I got from Mr. Nitro Slippers. It's getting all the plastic wheels. Yeah, it's fun. I like all the gangster cars. I like the gangster cars. I like the squishy cars. I like all the you guys know, I like all the cars. Plymouth Fury. But yeah, if you get cracking, it's because you did not wait long enough for that bottom to cure. And the wintertime is the worst time. Let me tell you, wintertime is the absolute worst time to be painting cars. If you live somewhere very cold that is snowing, that's why I moved everything upstairs because I don't want my it ruins your paints. It ruins a lot of things. A lot of your paints. Paints and vinyls do not fare well in too cold or too hot. They're high maintenance. If you don't think so, just get some and you'll figure it out real quick. Be like, yeah, she was right. I am super anal retentive. And as an artist, you should be. Because if you want good art, great art, then you need to be thorough. People just want to slap stuff through there and be like, okay, it's good. No, it's not. It's sloppy. I don't like sloppy. I don't like it. I want it clean and crispy. Crispy, baby. Crispy and clean. All the things. All the things. Crispy and clean. And cleared. And light that up. Ugh. It's cold here in Utah. It's probably like 20 something degrees outside. And heat rises. So I brought all my paints and stuff upstairs, and I have a lot of fucking paint. And I still make paint. It's crazy. It's it's cold in Utah. I mean, it snowed on Halloween. It snowed on Halloween, y'all. Yeah. I That's a freaking Mustang, right? What are these new 2023, 24 Mustangs? It's not no Mustang. Like a pregnant Mustang. It's a smart car that freaks me out. I cover my like being scared with humor. Right? It's what we do sometimes. We cover our fear with humor or our sadness with humor. That's just how it goes. And that goes the other way too. It does. It does. But look at this Volvo. It's not the Volvo drift wagon, but she's pretty. I remember when Volvos were more boxy, more spacey, like a teardrop almost. It's blue and green and purple and pretty. That's right. Chameleon Volvo. It is not the Volvo estate. That's the Volvo estate. Chunky. Like a shoebox. This one is not. And the lights do light up. They do. Ta-da! And some of y'all have this Volvo out, or maybe your grandpa. Maybe this is the grandpa car. No, maybe the more the Volvo is. I don't know. Some grandpas have some radical cars, right? Model T, Model A's. Holy smokes! All these things. Maybe they have an IROC. You never know. Maybe they have so cool ass. Uh, all these. Shoot, maybe your grandpa has like a car with hydraulics. He just doesn't drive it because he's had too many surgeries on his back. I don't know. I didn't. I didn't know my grandpa. I mean, I didn't know him. I met him on my mom's side. He was a mean motherfucker. He was like, you know, I thought a lot of things when I was younger. It's like, it's like people that hug each other all the time and tell you they love you all the time. I'm like, people do that in real life? Like my family didn't do that. We didn't. Hey, don't feel sad for me. I think it's interesting and funny. I was like because people do that for real. I'm like, say I love you all the time. I'm like, what? Yeah, it's like my parents didn't have to tell us they loved us all the time for us to know that. We already knew it. If you need somebody telling you that every 5 minutes, you might need some help. you you might need some help, just a little bit, because when people start saying that over and over, it starts to get annoying. Like stops losing stops starts to lose its meaning. So don't say it all. It's like, when you feel it in your heart and you want to scream from the freaking mountaintops, then say it. I don't know. Some people just say it. And I'm like, that's a very strong word. And words are strong. I mean, look, if you've been to court for something that you could have gone to prison for, words mean a lot. Let's not chop anything up. That's just the truth. You best have a good lawyer because they know how to use their words correctly. They don't say "yeah" and "yes." They know how to say yes and no, and no like in between these slacker ass words. They're very proper. If you go to, you watch, go into, if you had to ever sit and wait for your ticket, because you got a speeding ticket, you best be proper, not wear jeans in there. Ah, that's why we say nothing, right? Just get a good lawyer. I mean, and sometimes the judge will ask you, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know. That's terrifying. It's like judge asks you question. Like good to have friends that are lawyers because they'll tell you don't do this and this and this and this and this and this. Just let them talk. And I think because judges were lawyers at one time. This is the truth. Judges were lawyers at one time. It's true. But man, the power trips some of these people have is exasperating. Yeah, you heard that right. Exasperating. Crazy. And I want to stay like away from bad things. I don't want to stay away from things that could get me in trouble. I'm too old to get in trouble. Well, I'm not, but I'd rather stay away from it than be in it. I'll just watch. I'll just watch the drama unfold. I don't want any drama. Some people love to be in drama. I don't know. They are Mr. Syrups, though. Yeah, usually the Mr. Syrup and those kind of people go hand in hand because they want to be all up in your business, which is none of their business ever. Should never be any of their business. I don't know. It's just weird. The human condition is quite strange these days. Let me just tell you, it is. I don't understand it. Well, some things I don't want to. You're like, huh? I don't. It's like you're like you just turn around. You're like, nope, nope, no. I mean, that's how I am. Sometimes I'll just run the other direction or walk very briskly, very fast. Just like, "Beep," right? You just want to stay in your own world, stay in your own business. Yeah, everybody else's business. Don't insert yourself in their business unless it's like not a fair fight. Sometimes you need to separate people because domestic violence is true and real and it happens in like I've seen the most domestic violence in Utah, you know. It's what like and it's crazy. I'm like, wow, wow. And like during the daylight hours, like outside when the sun is shining. I'm like, wow, these people are very brazen. Like if you're gonna hit your girl or hit each other, like don't. Just stop it. It's crazy. But I see it all the time. Like, if you are in that point in your life with your significant other, just step away. You guys need to break up. That's all that needs to happen. You need to break up and find somebody that suits your, that fits your craziness. I mean, you both are pretty crazy. You just have to find a person that's on your level of crazy. It's okay. You can be crazy, just not psycho. There's a difference, right? New York, yeah, I love New York because they mind their own flipping business. Not like the deep south, all right? They mind their own business, but they talk a lot of smack. But they mind their own business, but they talk a lot of smack that stays within their little circle of grandmas, all right? But in New York, no one cares. I mean, some people care, but I mean, if you're doing something foolish and idiotic, you're gonna get yourself beat up right quick. Right? Because no New York, no East Coaster is going to take that. Maybe some people on the West Coast were a little bit softer, but East Coast people, we don't play like that. Uh-uh, nuh-uh. Yeah, the New Yorkers will pop a cap in that ass, or they might stab you. I mean, it happens, but it's scary when you like people think they're all safe, and that is far from the case. I mean, nowadays these people doing these YouTube pranks are not pranks. That's harassment. Harassment. A lot of people went to jail already for her, and they let these people go. I'm like, are you nuts? These little kids doing some stupid things on YouTube, and it just makes me mad because I went to jail for 10 days for this most idiotic thing ever. I had to eat bologna sandwiches because my shorts are too short at the beach. All right, 10 days in jail for real. I'm not kidding. And then you have these kids like going to other countries, disrespecting other countries. Oh my god. I was mad for those people, and lots of people are going to Japan. Like these people are very nice. Don't make them into meanies. I mean, I don't. Who parented these children? They need to stay off the internet because people are putting up videos on how to steal. Right? You get caught. Thievery is a crime. I was, I'm like, how stu- how stupid are these people? They're stupid. Don't steal. Stop it. They're like, this is how you steal from Walmart. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? No, it's gonna come back. Stealing come back. Does come back. Karma's not nice. It's scary. I don't know. It's a scary world we live in because people think they can do whatever they want, when they feel like it, and that is not. That's far from the truth. That is way far from the truth. It's wild. It is wild. I'm like, what? Right? I don't know. It's like stealing is stealing, but people post these things on TikTok for clicks. It's like, do you need that much attention? Did your parents not love you enough? Did they say I love you too much? I don't know. I have thoughts. But when I see these kind of things, I'm like, what is happening to I don't want to live in this world anymore. I want to go jet setting across the universe where, normalcy is kind of normal. It's like where they don't do this jacked up bullshit to other people. I don't like it. Makes me very uncomfortable. Right. That too. Or just, other people. Other people that will just take a whole box and walk out the door. And you're not supposed to chase them. That's just rule number one. You're not supposed to chase these people. Because you can get a bullet in you for no sorts of good reason at all. No sorts of good reason. There's not people are they don't know how to shoot a gun, but they'll shoot it. It's it's terrifying. I was like, I don't want to go outside and deal with these people. They're everywhere. They think they're all gangster. You're not gangster. You're just a kid. Now, when you go into prison, you might come out a gangster. But you'll probably be somebody's bitch too. I was just saying. It's not nice. Stealing's not nice. Being a scalper is not nice. But, you know. So I say, just collect what you love and leave the rest. You know. Unfortunately, I love everything, so I'll just buy everything, and I'll buy it. If I can't afford it, I don't buy it. That's just how it goes, right? My mom said, "You want something, you save your money, you go buy it." Has something changed during my lifetime? Or has parenting styles changed during my I think it's the latter, and I don't like it. I think their children should get a smack on their bottom if they're being bad, not just because you want to spank them. There's a difference. There's a difference. I am for spanking. You don't like it? You don't have to like my views. That's just how I think. Because my parents were spankers. Because if we got caught, we knew we were in some stuff. Okay, all right, fine. but you know, but it was really bad when they said, if they ever said, "I'm disappointed in you," oh, that hurts more than getting spanked. That hurts more than getting spanked. Because words freaking hurt. That's why. And people are like, no, they don't. Yes, they do. You can hurt somebody with words. Totally. Especially if they have a low self esteem. You can make them suicidal. Listen, words are powerful. Lots of people don't think so, but they are. They certainly are. You know? Like, and people want attention in different ways. It's very interesting. Very interesting to, I don't know how to explain it, but it's weird how people think sometimes. You're like, "Why do they think like that? Who said that was a good idea?" Nobody said that was a good idea. Sometimes we do stuff that when we're young we get away with, but you wouldn't get away with it now. It's wild. And if you don't think you can't get tracked, think again. You can get tracked with your phone off. Just leave it. Just leave it somewhere because, man, all this technology is scary. It is super scary. Yeah, lots of you guys don't want to know. It's like you just want to be in the dark and ignorant. Stop it. You need to know what they're doing with your information, with your face. They could use your photos. And listen, if they use your photos and your voice and it's not you and you're not getting paid. All right, you need to get paid because that's your face and stuff working, your voice working. Why should somebody else steal your your likeness and use it and for you not to get paid? I don't understand. So I don't like a lot of these, you know, Facebook and social media. They think and they or you press, follow your friends, but it's one step deeper. They go into your contacts. That's no. That's a hard fucking no to me. I don't need my chiropractor and his friends knowing I'm here. I mean, if he wants to know I'm here, that's fine. But like that's just fucking insane. And if you guys don't think it's real, it is. Just, add Add fr just press add friends, but don't press yes. For heaven's sakes, don't press yes, right? Don't do it. Because, like, everybody will know your business. It's terrifying and it's scary. You guys need to know this. Like, all you people that don't wanna know, you need to know some of these things you need to know. Sometimes you just even if you don't wanna know, you just need to know. You have to be in the know. And this stuff has been going around for a long time. People's selling identities. Oh my gosh, scary. I mean, people try to steal my identity. Fine. You get to steal all my college debt too. How about that? How about that? Like, that's no fun. College debt's no fun. Just know, people try to, people, will make it a my fake Instagram account of me. I've caught a couple, and I'm just like, why? Just be yourself, damn it. Oh, AI is here to watch you back. Watch you. Oh boy, learn. It's learning. It's learning. It's scary. I don't like it. It makes me squeamish, and I think about this stuff every day. I'm like, all right, you don't want to, and they're listening. You don't think your phones are not listening to you, listening to everything you're saying? Of course it is. Are you crazy? Of course it is. Every single iPhone that says, hey, blah blah blah. Don't think they're not listening to every other word you're saying. It is. That's the way they were built, and it's scary. It's wild, And when it starts to be like, they try to tone it down, like, oh no, it's just a glitch. Oh no, it's not. It's evolving because it's smart. And if you think, all these people think that humans are the smartest, we are not. We are not. Robots are. They're not an animal. It is something a person created. That was that was a really stupid move, And you cannot slow it down. You can't slow it down once the cat is out of Pandora's box, is out. You cannot put the horse back in. Can't put the poop back in the horse. Can't take the chaos back and put it back inside the box. We done fucked up, man. Well, not me. I didn't ask for any. It's like all the AI, like Chat GPT. I don't like it. I but it's I don't know. I just if you guys feel free letting AI do that, distorting you and making fake deeps of you, that I I don't understand that way of thinking. It's scary. They can steal your whole identity and then take your social security number and wipe you off the face and make its own. It is happening. It's wild. I don't know. They can't take my job though. They can't take an artist job. It's good to be an artist sometimes, but it's good and bad because only artists. I mean, Happy GPT can make some pretty things, but it's not like a human. There's something empty about art made by robots versus humans or animals making art. I mean, animals make art. Animals get high or drunk. It's hilarious. And if you don't think so, they do. They'll eat fermented fruit and get wasted, yo. Elephants do this because they're smart. Sometimes they want to have a good time too. And robots taking jobs, yeah, totally real thing. You know? And what was the biggest bust with the new semi trucks? Elon Elon Musk semi trucks. Uh, they failed gloriously. Big ol' F for failure. But that don't mean he's not gonna go back to the drawing board and try again. That's just this time. That's just this time, right? That's scary. Scary to think that way. I mean, isn't it's not scary to think that way. It's just they're gonna go back to the drawing board and try it all over again. See what they messed up at and do it all over again. Just make it smarter. And that's not how humans learn. They learn on a curve. You know, you can't just download all this stuff, plug yourself in and download it. Hey, I would be the smartest person on the face of this planet if I could plug myself in and download all the data because I want to know all the data. But, our brains don't work like that yet. I don't think maybe it probably will happen in our lifetime when we're old, when we're older, and I laugh about it because it scares me, you know. And there's nothing I can do about it anyways. I just know it's happening everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. And nobody wants to believe it. They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, are you nuts? Obviously. They just walk around, you know. And the VR headsets, I don't trust that either. Listen, it's connected. You connect that to the internet. It's scary. Uh-uh. One day we're all gonna look like the Matrix. We're all gonna have headsets on. You're not gonna live in this reality. This, you know, like everywhere is gonna look like a fucking ghetto. It's just a matter of time. It can be like Blade Runner. Everybody's like, "What's Blade Runner?" I was like, "Shut up." For real though, I'm just saying. And I don't know what this being woke means. What does that mean? I'm like you you're being looked after, or I don't know. I don't care. I watch the news like sparingly, very very little because because I want to know what's going on in the world, and then I've had enough of depressing stuff. I'll just watch stuff that's not depressing. Makes me laugh. It's informative. You know, it's funny. You can learn some stuff on how to make others laugh and yourself. It's good for your mind, not to be in this like crazy mad hatter type of phase in your brain. It happens. You go down the rabbit hole, you understand. It's wild. It's wild. And it's creepy. It is creepy. That's why I surround myself with everything I love. It's miniature because I can control it. I could control my airbrush machine. I could control how much paint I want to use. Your girl has control issues, but it's a good thing to have. I mean, not to the point where you know, where nobody else has meaning. Just, I don't ask anybody else to to have my expectations. If I do, I'll let you know, but I don't. I have high expectations on myself because I want to be a better person. You would hope you want other people to be better for the future of the world. I'm just saying. True though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, enough of me talking. Okay. You want me to run anything else? I need to take my meds. I've been talking way too much. Like, all right, she's going off the deep end. I'm not. I just have a lot of thoughts about a lot of things. I have a lot of opinions and a lot of questions, and I'm not being cynical or sarcastic. I'm just telling you the truth. Lots of people don't understand, and they don't think it's common sense. It is common sense. Like, not teaching people cursive makes me mad. You know why? Because later on down the road, nobody's going to be able to read it. I mean, there's going to be like scholars, that know how to read cursive. One day, you people will regret these actions. And these are small things. Learning cursive is not a big deal, right? It really isn't. I like to write in cursive, but it's just like all these other things. It gets lost in time. Just like right, all this technology, it get lost in time. Like, but everything comes around and goes around. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Thank you. Good night. Yeah, I'm gonna get off this and I'm gonna get everybody's stuff together so it ships out tomorrow. And thank you everybody for listening to all my madness and having fun with me. And nothing I say is not against anybody. I'm just having a fun time with y'all. And if you guys have the same things, or maybe you are a little bit enlightened, it's always a good thing. But everything's always in good fun. Never to be like, I'm not a hater. I don't. I'm 1000% against it because hating is just more. It's just more energy to expend. So just be happy. Buy some diecast. Roll it around. you know, have some tools for your diecast. And let me show you. There's one of the ones I use. It has Teflon tape, it has that quick release. And that's one of my airbrushes. So this is the one that they sent me as a replacement, and it works good. So when you press down the button, air should just come out. And the more you pull it back, the more paint comes out. It, I mean, for $20, it's okay. It's not super finely tuned, but it's not the worst. It's not like the first one they sent me, you press it down and it wasn't air, it's just full on just paint. But you have to take it apart and clean it and just know what you're doing. I mean, don't be afraid to use your airbrush. Get more. But I did like to do reviews, and this one came with like a 0.5, a 0.3, and a 0.2, and it came with a quick release. It didn't come with Teflon tape though, and it came with the extra needles as well, and the tips and stuff like that. You see that little brass tip right there? Don't ever lose that. Unless you want to buy another one. All those little pieces get pricey quickly. That's one of my airbrushes though. There's one. I have a few. I like 6. I want the fancy schmancy ones. I want to see what all the hype is about. I mean, I know they're good. How good are they? I want to know. But anyways, you guys have a good night. I'll see you guys later. Let me follow you. Follow me on Instagram, on YouTube. I do a lot of reviews and stuff like that. Show you guys how to take your Hot Wheels out, your mainline cases, for heaven's sakes. Take it out. And have fun with it because you can. And have fun this week. And I'll see you guys on Saturday. I'm going to Vegas. I don't know what shenanigans that will hijinks that will ensue. I don't know because I mean I'm gonna be with my sister and my nephew is very young. So what kind of hijinks can we get up to? Probably not that much. We'll just have a lot of fun. Maybe ride some roller coasters. Eat a lot. My sister's like chocolate. I'll eat the chocolate. But you guys have a good night, and I'm gonna send you some more fun times. I appreciate everybody, and don't forget to have fun with your freaking diecast. Don't be serious about it. It's ridiculous. Stop it. All right, where am I going to send you guys? Black Beauty. Heck yeah, man.